Alright, we're here back at the junkyard. I was here before a few weeks ago. This time I'm kind of prepared. I got my backpack so I can carry my stuff with me. Also, welcome to the show, just to give y'all a nice hello. This is kind of like my own playground. I kind of like this place. Word of advice before you ever, just to give you some tips, go to a junkyard always, be prepared. Wear some long pants, some boots, some clothing if you live in a hot area climate like Texas or Arizona or California. So my mistake right now is wearing all black, but I decided to do that because I don't care about the shirt. Now, right now I got my ratchet set. I got 3 bottles of water. Always be prepared for that because it's always going to be hot. And right now we meet our first vehicle of the day. This is the Cadillac DeVille, last DeVille. Shitty North Star V8. Alright, now I'm gonna be making some decent videos. I'm gonna start coming here more often. What is this? This is Park Avenue. I really would like to see a Roadmaster. Ooh. GM, you never learn. Fake plastic. Just never learn, GM. Damn it. There's Lumina. Is that a Grand Prix? No, that's a Grand Am. But right now we're just here for fun, kicks and giggles. We're gonna have a laugh, give you some tips, what you need to look out for, especially what you need to find out here. Because the junkyards are fun for me. You can find nice parts instead of paying full price for what you're looking for. It really helps. It just really does. It's a Century. I haven't seen these in years. Damn, this thing sat in the sun roast. I just love the 90s. It's got the nice 90s smell. The seats. Posh. That's the thing I like about the 90s and the 80s. Interior was always posh. And you never know what you could find over here. I don't know if this is real, but I'm keeping it just for keepsakes. Let's say Chevrolet. Fuel injection. It was a big thing back in 1989. 80s was a turn of the century for the cars. They were turning away from carburetors and all that, and they went to fuel injection, multi-port fuel injection, and this is a Chevrolet steering wheel on a Buick. And this was kind of a big thing for the American auto manufacturers because they were not ready for this big change. The 80s was the hugest downfall for American manufacturers. And then right around the 80s, you started getting cars that were really huge back in the day. In the 70s, like land yachts, like the Sabres and Rivieres and Eldorados and DeVilles. All these cars were downsized. And when this 89 Buick was around, all these cars downsized. Fewer and fewer people bought full-size cars. And that was the hugest hit for American auto manufacturers. Nobody, especially Chrysler back then, they didn't want to change. They were just so used to big land yacht cars. They was just so used to making these huge cars that they didn't want to turn away. Oh my goodness. I just love these interiors. I don't know why. But damn, this car got screwed up for real. Here's that same Firebird. I mean, that same Chevy. Now, this is where it comes to having really nice shoes when you're over here. Nice boots. Because you don't want to step on nothing that you don't want to. And this is an example of what I meant about these cars downsized. This is a sedan DeVille. And these cars back then were huge in the 70s. This is doing it a little bit. No damn lock. These cars are just really huge. That's not gonna open. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you just see this downfall of GM. It was just so sad for me. But these cars did have their perks. They were nice. People still bought them. It's a Cavalier. My dad used to have a Cavalier. A white one. It was a coupe. Here's another one, a Buick. This is a Century, I think. No, this is a. What is this? It's a Buick, but I don't know what kind of Buick. Anyway, let's just move on, because I don't know how long we'll be here. Well, actually, I do know. That same Oldsmobile over here is the one with the damn side that got fucked up severely. I'm sorry, excuse my French for my family members who are watching this. Jesus Christ. Like I said before, some of these cars, these might have been the cars of the people who finally had their last ride. This car was flipped upside down. Damn. I'm scared to turn this car. Oh. That was a wasp. Can't do wasps. I'm sorry, I don't. Ooh, here we go. Oh, wait. This is another sedan DeVille. Oh, water. Yeah, these cars. Ooh. These were the thing back in the day. I swear they were. This thing got a V8. Sideways. I'm not doing that no more. Oldsmobile. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this car is just hot like heck. But Oldsmobile. General Motors is one of the oldest car manufacturers in the world. What's wrong with you, General Motors? And this was the 80. This is the 88. No wait. Yeah. This is the 88 Royale, Oldsmobile, Delta 88 Royale. This was the upscale version of the 88. I don't know if y'all can hear me because I'm using this mic. And I don't know if this wind is blocking it. I don't know. I don't know if the wind is making it sound like this. They use the same type of taillights from the Eldorado. Now where am I? Jesus Christ. Try to get to this car here. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm taking good videos and I'm hoping it ain't pointing itself down. Now here we go. Damn, I need to redo that. This 78 Oldsmobile Holiday 88. I need to take that off. Yeah, I'm keeping this. Holiday 88. This was the car back in the 70s. Big doors. And here's how it is with General Motors. This was GM. Making big cars. Like, wow. Hornet. Shit. Back away. Okay. I'm gonna try to get to that. That hurt. That hurt bad. I don't like wasps. I don't like them. These were big cars. Here it is again, Holiday 88. Take that off. Get a pair. But, geez, this was a wonderful car. I don't know much about this one. If I'm correct, the gas cap here, like I said, gas cap is right there. That was a thing back then. The roof is all rusted. I mean, this thing is just mostly garbage, and if I'm correct, this thing, sorry, drop the mic, this thing is probably front wheel drive, like most of the late 70s GMs. They're all front wheel driven. I don't know what I think front wheel drive was supposed to be a luxury back then. Okay, here we go. Like I did in my first video, these are the famous Crown Vics, Grand Marquis, town cars. The Ford's finest Panther body. These engines were really reliable. People will say that these things are just still slow, but there's a reason why these cops and taxis use these things. They were just so freaking reliable. Engine parts were relatively everywhere. It's just really easy to find the parts for these things. And I just try to explain that to my parents, but they didn't believe me. Landau roofs. And it's funny, because if you look at these, people say these engines were not that powerful, they were really slow. And yeah, to a point, these things are slow. But the reason for that is because what Ford did was they literally choked the motor. What I mean by that, it's a 4.6 V8. And if you're a car guy, you know a V8 is not supposed to make, a big V8 like that, it's supposed to at least make 300, 400, 500 horses, real easy. Nowadays, 4 cylinders and 6 cylinders can do that. Because back then it was always about whoever could stick the biggest motor in the car literally had power. They were the king. And then back then that was true. But then nowadays you still have people, but now today you have cars like the Honda Civics and BMWs and Mini Coopers and Fiats with their 4-cylinders can easily do that kind of stuff. This is a Mustang convertible. I always dreamed of having a Mustang convertible one like that. But anyway, yeah, these engines for those Panther bodies were severely choked down. It's real easy to fix that. You just tune them up the way you want to tune them. I guess you can say supercharge them. There's a V6. I'm trying to go down the line to see what else we can find, and because I want to try to get everywhere I can. That's something you don't see every day. An old 95 Ford Taurus. The car that turned heads back in the 80s. See, my problem right now is there's water right here. This must have been, this thing is recently here. This is new, because this car's still, because it's still got some parts. This thing's still good looking, the bumper's messed up. And, jeez, these Hornets are everywhere. But this is relatively new. They just brought this here. Yeah, something happened to this thing. It's front wheel drive. Let's see if we can, oh, there we go. Here we go. These things were kind of spacious back then. Roll down windows. I never noticed that. Let's get from over here. Let's see if I can open the hood actually, because all right. Did it work? Give me a moment. How you pull this thing? That's not coming off, so screw that car. And this is that Ford Granada. Must have hyped it up. '70s was something else. Drop the mic again. Shuts perfect. I'm sad to see this thing here. This thing has been an easy, fun car to drive. It looks nice. Saw an old car over here somewhere. Maybe check that out. There's a Mustang. Oh, here's a Taurus. Now, this was introduced right after that red Taurus. This Taurus is younger than that. I think this one's a 90, either it's a 2000 or it's a 98, yeah. This thing is newer than that one, and it was better, it's faster, but it was uglier. You can see why when I open the door. Can't open the the door from that side, so we're gonna try it from this side. Now another thing, it's 90. It's 98 degrees at, no, not 90, 90 something degrees, mid 90s. And I always keep a cap because I got one on, and like I said before, stay hydrated. This is what I meant by this was the wrong thing for the tires. Everything was in circles. They called it the bubble tires because it was just so many ovals. The dash was an oval, the headlights were ovals, quad ovals. And if you look at the taillights, they weren't ovals, but it was just a stupid, weird look. This would make this car not a really good one looking. But what was that? Ooh, it's right here. What is this? It's 1986 Mercury. This must be the Grand Marquis. Yeah, this is the Grand Marquis. This has these things before the modular V8. They had the Ford's 5-liter Windsor V8, and the Windsor was in the Mustang Fox, the Mustang Fox Body GT. Hold on, give me a moment. Yeah. So yeah, I had just got a phone call. But let's go back to this Mercury. This is a Grand Marquis. See, before then they had the newer Grand Marquis, the ones you know before now. Today they had the 4.6 modular V8. This is an 86 Grand Marquis, and these things before the modular had the Windsor 5-liter V8. So this engine was bigger, powerful. And if you're a car guy, you know the Windsor V8. It's also in the Mustang GT. It was in the Mustang GT, so this thing was pretty powerful in its day. I cannot open the door. Okay, let's see something. Can't open it. Shoot. Well, at least we can look at it from here. And you can see this car was somewhat of a state of the art back then because you had the window rear looked up and down like we usually have right now. Today's cars, you have your cruise control buttons on the steering wheel. You look at that. You just look at this stuff over here. Premium sound. I think this was General Motors had Delco Bose. I don't know what we had. I don't know what Ford had, but they had some sort of some kind of system. Look at that, ride engineered. So that lets you know that this car is supposed to be ride safe. And then you look at this. This thing also has something. It's got the seatbelt warning thing on there, lets you know what we have in everyday cars, let you know who's not in their seatbelts. So that was a thing back in '86. I didn't know. Yeah, that's the Grand Marquis. Let's keep moving. Now, I kind of lost my bearings a bit, so let me see if I can find my way around here. Oh, here's what I wanted to come by. This is what I wanted to see. This is Ford Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. These damn Hornets. SVT. Now, this car is what I wanted to see. And if you know what SVT is, if you don't know what it is, if you're a car guy, then you know what it is. But if you don't, I'm gonna tell you. SVT stands for Special Vehicles Team. SVT was Ford's performance division, the Special Vehicles Team. And this is their car, the Ford Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. This gotta be good. Let's see if it popped up. Oh, it's already popped. This thing it doesn't have a fake scoop. There we go. This thing was supercharged. There it is, a Ford turbo, supercharger. I got it wrong. I didn't mean to say turbo coupe, but this was a performance car. It's a supercharged V6. This thing can easily hit 0 to 60 pretty quick. This was the car that wasn't owned by your parents. This was a car that people owned. Well, no, let me rephrase it. This was a car that people knew what it was. K&N air filter. It's a 3.8 V6. This thing should have done really quick because the speedometer says 120. This thing should easily hit more than that. If I was to take the supercharger off of here, it would really cost me some money, but I'm not gonna do that. I would really want to. I can't. But this is awesome car. Just straight strip awesome. There's nothing in here for me to take. So I'll leave that here. That was cool. It's a freaking Lincoln LS. It's 2002. And it's the V8 model. I think this is the V8 model. Is it? Lincoln LS. Usually they'll say 2 or 3. No, this is a V6. No. Yeah, this is a V6. Waste of time. Overhead valve. I'll give y'all more detail what overhead valve means. But ooh, I see a convertible roof. Ford Contour, if I'm correct. It shouldn't be an Escort. It's a what? Contour? Yeah, this is a Contour. Flashed up for real. 6. Ha! Here we go. Yeah, Mustang. Man, how much I wish I had a convertible. Not this one. Oh, if I send my dad this picture of this car. He'll get this. I'll send him a picture of it. He's gonna probably hate me, but it's a picture. Let's put you back up. Not much over here. There's another Mustang. Escort. No, not Escort. Focus. There's nothing much new over here. Right now, I'm probably gonna sit down and take a break a little bit, just give me some water, and I might do it over here at this Ford Taurus station wagon. Ooh, dual overhead cam, 24 valve. Dang, this thing must have been quick. This thing was carrying a lot of weight, so they had to do that. Yeah. Reminds me of my old car. I miss it so bad. Oh, Black Beauty, I miss you so bad. Not here because there's too much glass over here. And now we enter the truck section. So there's not much over here to see other than just the last of the cars and vans. I'm probably gonna sit down in one of these vehicles and take a breather because it is hot. Now that's another thing that you need to learn how to do when you're out here. Another tip: if you're out here and it's sunny out and it's hot, take a break, sit down for a bit, because it does get hot. And you want to find a place where it's suitable, because some of these cars are just sitting up high. They don't have no tires, and just a little bit of weight can set them off. And you don't want to do that. Yeah, like I said, you need to take a breath. Damn, this thing's huge. Old Suburban Sierra, jeez. This thing is huge. Yeah. Find a nice place to sit for a bit. Here. Hi. Yeah, I'm probably away from here. Yeah, because these things are kind of dangerous to be around. And it's one of the dangers of being out here in a junkyard. You just gotta be careful. Damn, they move some cars around. Yeah, find somewhere that's away from the sun too. Too dangerous. Over there. Where can I sit? Because I'm gonna start moving my way away from the cars, because there's nothing over here I want to look at. Trucks. I just don't want to look at trucks. I'm not a truck person. Buddy. Too wet over here. Not sitting right. Maybe this PT Cruiser would be something decent. Because I don't feel like sitting over stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a bit. PT Cruiser. My mom had one of these. She was a speed buggy. It smells like cats. This must have been owned by older person. But let's see, the seat goes back because I can. Oh, that's how far they went. But I'm gonna take a break here. See you guys later. Alrighty, back from my break. And right now, I think we're still in the American. Okay, yeah, we're still in the American section. These are Chrysler brand vehicles. Oh God, how I feel bad for Chrysler. I don't know why. I just do. Chrysler was just always an automotive. There's a Chrysler Concorde. I just feel bad for Chrysler. I just wish they made better cars and people buy them. But they're not. Damn, this thing still got good seats. Stinks a bit, but jeez. This thing must have been here for a bit. Dodge Intrepid. Is it a Dodge Intrepid? No, this is a Dodge Stratus. That's a Dodge Intrepid. Yeah, there's nothing more than minivans, and I don't want to be here with minivans. Here we go. Excuse me. Mitsubishi, Infinitis, Camrys. Mom had a Camry too. A Honda Civic, old Mercedes. Now, I'm not much of a geek when it comes to German cars, but as you can just see the quality, how they make their stuff. This is real wood. Old i6. Yeah, it's a V6, a 9.6. Honda Civic VTEC. Jesus. Oh. Water. More water. Try some more. Oh, okay. Huh. I saw a BMW over here. I want to go take a look at that. What is this? This should not be here. This is not supposed to be here. Made exclusively for automobile by General Motors. That don't mean shit because this is still the freaking North Star V8. That people want, because too bad it's so fucked up. But it's an old Camry. Oh, let's say Infinity. Is it? It should be Infinity. No, this is a Honda. That's an Infinity. And here's the BMW. That's a shitty one too. It feels good right now. The sun's spoke too soon. Shouldn't have did that. Need to be careful because I almost tripped. Volvo. Don't care for Volvos. Don't care about them. There's another BMW. Oh, that was hard. Let's see what this one. Sunroof and everything. Real wood. And you can tell just by the quality, it's hard, it's not cheap. If you feel this, it's heavy. This is not cheap material, people. This is all what the Germans had up their sleeve. Now this might be fake. But this was what the Germans had that GM Ford and Chrysler didn't. They had quality. They knew how to make a car that would last. They had a reputation. And that is what like I said, this is what Ford and the other American manufacturers couldn't do. You couldn't have quality. 79 Mercedes. The paint's still good too. Turbo diesel. See, because you get in this and first of all the windshield is out, but you just look at it. It might look old. Oh, these seats are rock hard. But the quality. This is real wood. Real wood. This is what Ford and General Motors, and they couldn't do this. It's too expensive, and they just couldn't do it. This is exquisite. Even for what it is right now. Climate control, they didn't have this. This is a luxury. Nothing in there. Look, here it is. 300 DS SD. The pages are ruined and covered in mold. This is the guide how you maintained it. This is where the money is. See, this is what I like about scrapyards, because I look at some of these parts, some of this stuff. It's garbage. Oh, I should not have touched that. Oh, I should not have touched that. That's covered in mold. I need to wash my hands. Just fine stuff. Oh, it's the worst car I've ever seen in my life. The Toyota Previa. I just found these things just atrocious. And I think, where's the engine in this thing? 'Cause maybe it took it. But Jesus Christ, these things were just ugly. Like, it is just, words just can't explain how much I just hated this thing. Ugh, looked like a ladybug on wheels. Here goes another Merc. Like I said, something that General Motors and them did not have. Quality. Look at this. It might be fucked up, but the quality, craftsmanship, real wood. Ugh. It stinks in there. It smells like vomit. It smells like shit. Yeah, you need to be careful with it. Oh. My God. I fell in love with these things the first thing I saw. And it's still got the original roof too. What's this doing here? Back in the 80s, this was a ride. Look at that. This is the original roof. What's this doing here? It had a 5-liter V8 and everything. This was the car in 1985. And if I'm correct, the way how you pop this stuff, there's a switch somewhere around here. Let you, I don't know if this is probably it. There's a button somewhere around here that lets you pop the roof. But Jesus Christ. I couldn't fit in here. It's rock hard. How you open this? That leather's still soft. I want to get on the other side of this. This has got to be the best car I've seen today. It's just, oh, I can't open it. Can I open it from here? There we go. Mercedes-Benz. This is what you have to call if you want to service this thing. Like, you just don't know how excited I am to see. Look at this. Oh, jeez. You just don't know how much I just love these things. These things were... This car served its purpose, too. Yeah, she's done. Damn. I would like one of these. I would. I gotta take a picture of this. Still's got his original. That's something. There it is. Wrong button. There it is. Let's see. Nothing much over here. Out of all the vehicles, that's got to be the best looking one. Like, gee. we'll go into the other side because I don't see nothing much around here. Here's a Celica. Nothing special about those. There's a V6. That's the Maxima. I want a Maxima so bad. Say this could have been somebody's last ride. That's what they survived. Beetle. I like these things. Limited. It. Start making my way over to the side. My niece. Oh wait. This one. So what's in this? I can't even open the damn door. It's an older first gen. This isn't. I need to make my way over to that section. I ain't gonna find them on this for my car. This one's an older one. This has to be early 2000s. Which one is it? I can't open the door. 2002. Mine's at 06. Hopefully some of these Nissans over there have what I'm looking for. Cause they ain't nothing over here. Okay. That's a convertible. Alright, see you guys later. Alrighty, we're at the late model section. Well, not the late models, we're in the newer section. This is where you're gonna find your newer vehicles over here. So let's just get started. Right now we're in the American section, so I want to be quick because it says I got like 21 minutes worth of memory left on here. So let's get started. There's a Pontiac. There's a Grand Prix. I fall in love with Pontiacs. They're just good cars. They're nice cars to me. I just think there could have been more to them. Like the supercharged GTP and the LS version, GXP. Those are cool Pontiacs that I fall in love with. But even then, some of these Pontiacs that they got now, they're still nice vehicles. I just fall in love with them because my dad had one. Boy, did he drive the heck out of it. It's an 05 Pontiac. Which is this one? This is the regular one. Oh, but it did have a K&M filter. I'll have to really kick it up a notch here because the sun is just beaming down on me. Where are we at now? Let's see if I can. What's that? Ooh, I think I finally found a prancing horse or a unicorn. Is it? Can it be? And it is. It's the GTP. The GTP was special from an average Grand Prix instead of the regular V6. This thing had a supercharged V6. And boy, did this thing could run. They probably took the supercharger out. No, it's still there. Here it is. And that's the supercharger. And what, I bet you wonder out there, people, the supercharger is basically something that compresses air and it pressurizes it and it just forces itself into the motor, giving it more power, more oomph. That's why they give it supercharger. Now I'm gonna actually, alrighty, I'm back now. Whew, hot as Satan's toenails out here. I was just giving you a little lesson about Pontiacs and superchargers, so I'm gonna redo it for y'all a little bit. Now, I did show you in the last video there's a Pontiac, a GXP, no, a GTP, my fault. Now, I'm kind of hot right now, so I gotta be kind of quick because I want to get out of here. The GXP, the GTP, what's the difference between that Pontiac and an average everyday Pontiac is it has a supercharger. Now, for the people who don't know what a supercharger is, a supercharger is, I don't know how long it cut out, but I'm going to redo it. The superchargers and turbochargers, they basically do the same thing. But what they basically do is different. Superchargers, they're bolted onto the car. So it's powered by a belt, and it's constantly always gonna work. That rush of performance, that rush of air. That's what basically superchargers and turbochargers do. I know I'm just constantly saying it, but I'm trying to reassure because I don't know how long that the video cut out. But they create a huge amount of pressurized air, and it forces it into the engine itself, creating more power, more performance. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna sit down for a bit because it's kind of hot. And both do the same thing. Turbocharger is bolted deep and buried deep inside the engine, so it's not gonna perform as well as you would actually think because they have something called turbo lag. And what is turbo lag? Turbo lag is a little bit of a lag of a big boost. You usually can tell real easy when you're driving a turbocharged car if you've driven a turbocharged car. What they do is let's say you want to accelerate hard. What you do is you mash the accelerator, but then you don't feel that huge boost of performance. But what you do notice that it comes in about a few seconds after. So That's turbo lag. Usually not a lot of people like turbo lag. Superchargers, they're bolted onto the car. It's ran by belt and is always spinning. So there's no lag whatsoever. And it's just constantly just dumping air, just constantly every second. That's the beauty of superchargers. The only downside is it can't do it quick enough like a turbocharger can do. So it doesn't produce as much power. It's not as efficient as a turbocharger would. But the only con is you are always getting that big, huge boost of performance versus a lag system on turbochargers. Now, I'm gonna sit here for a bit in this Saturn because I'm tired, I'm thirsty, and I want to get something to drink. Luckily, my carry is almost thawed out. Thank goodness. Damn it. Okay, put my backpack there. And let's just take a little breather. Gives you time to just sit around in one of these cars and just look over some stuff. I can't open it. Like I said in my previous tip, always stay hydrated when you're over here in these scrapyards. The sun, especially down here in Texas, the weather is... Come on now. Oh, I can't switch it. Can I? No, I don't feel like fumbling with it. But the weather is just always unpredictable, so you gotta be careful out here in Texas. It might rain on you because it's mostly sunny out here. Mostly cloudy, my fault, mostly cloudy. And the weather, I don't know what it's looking like, but it's cool right now. Sun's not out, but I'm gonna sit here for a bit. Whew. Finish this up. Let's get it moving. Okay, we're in the SUV section. I don't want to be here. I'm gonna go back to the car section. Oh, here's a lesson for two people I didn't put on my last video. This is a Mazda RX-8. And that is the iconic rotary engine. Rotary engine, you should know what a rotary engine is, people, if you're a car person. If you don't, I'll explain it to you. Rotary engine, it's an engine that's different from a conventional car. A regular car like all these, like Nissans and Toyotas, they use regular pistons. So pistons, they move up and down like this. Boxer engines and those things that are the same thing. They move this like boxer engines. But what a rotary engine does is they don't have a piston. They have a triangle inside. And it spins around in this one huge combustion chamber, and it creates pressure. It does compression. It does the usual thing like any other piston ran car, but it's kind of different. And it's a little bit hard to explain, but it's run by a triangle. It spins, it keeps spinning, and that's the perks of that car. The con is, let's not get hurt. The con is it's not efficient. It just sucks. It stinks. The triangle, the edges wear out, and it just creates a whole bunch of hectic for the owner. And servicing them was, excuse my French for my family out there, pain in the ass. That's usually what things that are state of the art, because the rotary engine was something that was state of the art. I will always say this: some things that are state of the art are always a pain in the ass to maintain. Stuff like hydraulic suspension, airbag suspension, independent suspension, stuff like that are pains to maintain and service and fix. So I think it's about time for me to start making my way back to the front, because I see there's nothing here. I think what I want to do is I want to at least get a radio from here, a car radio for the Altima, because my car has a different radio. It has a aftermarket radio, and stereo don't work for it, so I need to go back to those Mazdas. I mean, not Mazdas, but Nissans. The bench picking, it feels good. And then after that, I'm gonna start making my way up front, because there's nothing for me to take. I just literally saw a few Altimas. There's a radio in it. Maybe that one has it. I might check that one out. So that's radio. No, it doesn't. Literally be careful. Oh damn, I was hearing that. That's a different one. I know for a fact. Shoot. Oh. I gotta find another Altima, because I'm trying to find the radio. I can't find it. I found a couple of them. I don't know where they went. And right after that, I'm gonna close it off, because it's just, it's too hot over here. Is that it? And no, it's not. Oh, holy hell, it's hot. careful when coming up here. It's too sharp. We'll go back to that BMW. I want to take a look at that. This is oh, that hurt. That hurts. There was one with a radio hanging out. I need to at least find a gray one. I can't find the damn Nissan. Alrighty. The last people, I have to get away because this is my final few minutes on here. Hopefully I'll find the radio I'm looking for. Because this is silly. So my time's about to cut off. I love everyone. See you guys later.